Yo guys, what is up? This is Braden from Braden Productions, and today we're doing something a little different. So, no content Friday this week because I'll be busy Friday, so you get a one-time content Monday. And it's a different type of video. It's kind of special. You'll like it. I guess this is kind of the make up for the fact that History of the Blue Army Episode 3 didn't come out when I say it would, because some things kind of got in the way last minute, and I wasn't really expecting it that far ahead, so that kind of sucks. I'll try to get it out probably next week sometime, maybe Tuesday, aka tomorrow, but I'm not making any promises. So anyway, I'm gonna be telling a story today. As you can see, there's some Minecraft footage. This is inspired by some other YouTubers I watch sometimes. So anyway, let's get started. So we all know about Minecraft servers, right? Yeah, I'd assume you do, because Ethan and I kind of run one. IP in the description, please join. Okay, I just butchered the word description. Let's ignore that. You guys know what I was trying to say. Anyway, so back in like early 2020, maybe late December 2019, I don't remember the exact date. It was somewhere in that range though. I was like really into like joining Minecraft servers in order to get more friends to get on general, because that was like my main way of getting people, just like friending people pretty much, and like dealing with whatever friends they brought in. Halo, bring in Kitty. I'm kidding. We love you, Halo. You're epic. I found this one Minecraft server on Bedrock. Okay, here's a detail I should probably establish. Finding decent, just small survival servers is a pain in the behind on Bedrock. At least it was back then. I'm not sure how it is now because I haven't tried in a while, but it was so hard. It's like all the servers on there are either like minigame servers or like anarchy servers. And I'm like, bro, I don't want any of that. Yeah, that was a pain. But I eventually found this one server called Eon, and it seemed pretty promising. Nope. About the worst server I've ever been on. So I have a few stories from this place. I'll just be telling them all in this video because I don't feel like doing a part 2. And I don't have like too many stories. I think it's only like 10 to 12 minutes of actually telling the stories in this video. I only have 10 minutes of Minecraft footage, so if the audio continues on after my footage is up, I'll just put the violet flag like I did for the podcast the other day. Anyway, so I should probably get to talking about this server instead of just rambling. Anyway, so first thing I do on the server is obviously derp around at the spawn point like you always do on survival. So a detail I should establish is that you didn't really have to worry about dying in this server because keep inventory was on, which for the people who don't play Minecraft, which if you don't, why are you watching this channel? I'm kidding. We love all our Violet Army veterans. Come on, take a joke, man. Anyway, so basically keep inventory means you won't lose anything when you die, so dying basically means nothing. I don't even think you lose experience. I might be wrong though. So I'm just derping around at the spawn point, just getting like basic stuff. And then I run into like this kind of like semi-walled, what appears to be like a semi-walled abandoned town. And I'm kind of just looking around because there's like a lot of cool stuff. And I'm like, ooh, what is this place? And then this dude shows up named... Okay, so I'm just going to say their gamertag because I trust my Violet Army veterans that you won't harass them. I'll just refer to them as their gamertag. Their gamertag was like Cutie Queen or something like that. And they started spam killing me. Apparently, I didn't notice at the time. I only found this out later. But apparently there was just a griefer that came through there not too long before this. And that's why it was abandoned, because they had moved elsewhere. Everyone in that town. They moved their city further away from the spawn point, but I didn't know that. I was just a new player who was looking around. So he just killed me for no reason, and that was kind of annoying. That will be, I guess, semi-important later. So anyway, I just do normal survival stuff for a few days. I build a house, I go mining, I go in the nether a couple times. You know, just normal Minecraft stuff. And I'm not really sure when this detail was, so I'll just say it here now just to be safe. But there was this one incident where I got stuck in a 1x1 hole with some other player I forget the name of. Started with an H, but I generally forget his or her name. But anyway, I was stuck in a hole with them that was 1x1 and it was 2 blocks deep. And if you've never played Minecraft, I'll let you know that when you're in survival, it is very difficult to get out of a 1x1 hole that's 2 blocks deep with another person without hitting them a trillion times. I eventually got out. It took like 5 minutes, but I eventually got out And I didn't know this, but apparently they didn't know I fell in as an accident. They thought I did it on purpose in an attempt to kill them, which, I mean, doesn't really make much sense to me. I mean, I guess I was kind of it was kind of stupid that I was just not really looking where I was going and fell in the hole in the first place, but, like, come on. Anyway, so here's where crap really starts to hit the fan. So anyway, I was looking in the nether, like, I was kind of just minding my own business in the nether, like, okay, so I was, like, exploring the nether. They had, like, this huge highway system and whatnot, so there was, like, a bunch of places you could go to, a bunch of roads you could go on, and they'll lead up to, like, some base or something. So I followed one of the roads till, like, the very end, and there was, like, this one little base, and the person who spam killed me earlier and a few other people were there. And so I decided, hey, I'm bored, keep inventories on so it won't lead to any real problems other than a minor annoyance because they have to re-find where that was. But I'm going to kill this person because they killed me a trillion times, so why not? Oh, I forgot to mention one thing that happened earlier. So we'll go back to what I was saying before in a second, but I forgot to mention that there was one incident where a hacker started putting unbreakable blocks around my house in survival. Okay, that in survival part was obvious, but anyway, he started putting unbreakable blocks around my house, and I was in survival, so I couldn't break them. So we literally had to get, like, the admin, like one of the admins of the server, over to my house just to break the blocks and send the dude away, pretty much. Which I decided, big brain, 500 IQ, we're gonna make TNT to blow up this whatever possessions this hacker has, even though I'm pretty sure most of the people who do that are just trolling and aren't joining the server again anyway. And even if they did, I genuinely had no idea where any of their stuff was, so I don't know what I was thinking. But I thought it would be a good idea to try to make some TNT, you know, to get revenge on that hacker. And the TNT went late because TNT Explodes was off. So what ended up happening was that I decided it was the smartest idea in the world to go to Discord and send a picture for the entire server to see. And needless to say, people were not happy. They were like, I was just trying to explain that I was just trying to get revenge on someone who almost destroyed my house, or at least made it inaccessible. And to that, someone's like, retribution means you're just as bad, or something along those lines. Something really dumb, and it's extra dumb if you know what happens next. So anyway, back to what I was saying earlier, because I've kind of just added that little detail out of order, because this is the first time I did this, so I'm like, this is kind of like bad, like, kind of bad storytelling on my part, but I'm like, not really used to doing this. This is my first time. But anyway, so everyone got kind of salty that I killed that person, and then I don't even remember what happened next. I genuinely do not remember what happened for the next couple days. I'm going to assume everything was just kind of chill until one day someone decided oh, I remember what happened. Okay, so what happened was basically after that I killed that person, you know, to get revenge and also just because I was bored. Probably wouldn't do that now because I kind of learned my lesson, but like, I thought it was dumb at the time that they reacted this way. And I still think the way they reacted was really dumb, like what ended up happening as a result. So anyway, I am just chilling at my house, just minding my own business. So if you don't know, there used to be this thing on Bedrock, which Ethan and I have dubbed the skin glitch, where basically your skin just becomes some random person's skin just as part of some glitch until you manually change it back. And I think I was like AFK for 5 minutes. I don't remember what was going on. But when I came back, apparently I had like some invisible skin where it had like 1 pixel and that was it. And the freaking... Okay, the same person who I got stuck in the hole with earlier, apparently they had like some power in the city. I forget what their job was. But basically they were just out for me. They were like, alright, you're not allowed to use that skin. So this person's basically like, okay, you have 10 seconds to take your stuff and get out of here, or else I'll just kill you and I'll ban you from the city. And I'm like, crap. I kind of tried to argue a little bit because like I was being unfairly punished because I hadn't really done anything. Like, oh, the skin glitch happened. My bad. I'm sorry that the skin glitch exists. That's not my fault. Go talk to Mojang. Ban them from the Minecraft city. But basically, I got kicked out, and I kind of just had to derp around for a little bit. But I think what happened, if I remember correctly, is that the mayor of the city or something like that, like, took pity on me, so they let me come back, and I built a new house. Great. I keep skipping over details, because I'm great at this. Anyway, so before I was allowed back in the city, I was kind of just living off the land for a little bit, and I was still fighting with this one person, and apparently they were, like, friends with the person I killed. Like, they were, like, decent friends or something. So I thought they were working on their behalf. They didn't tell me the real reason until, like, later, that they were so dead against me. But, like, I thought this was just Cutie Queen's way of trying to get revenge while still kind of being a chicken. Anyway, I was allowed back in the city after some time because I didn't really do anything wrong. So I was allowed back on the city. I built a new house because I think they destroyed my old house. No, I think I know what happened. So I still had my old house. I just had to move out of it. So I moved back in. And then, a couple days later, I come on the server to see my house is completely gone. And I kind of go asking around, like, what the frick happened? And apparently, the person who had arrested me before for the skin glitch happening, pretty much, tore down my house as some sort of revenge for me almost killing her when I accidentally fell in a hole. Oh, how horrible. I tried to get out of a hole in Minecraft. You act like I meant to do it. Like, come on. So I had to build a new house. That was really annoying. I kind of got pretty salty about that. But then, okay, this is the part where I got banned. So, apparently there was, like, some griefing that happened in the town. I have really bad luck when it comes to this. I had really bad luck when it comes to this server and being in places where being in the wrong place at the wrong time, because this is like the second time this has happened. But this had happened. I really need to get my tenses correct. I'm not on the server anymore. I'm pretty sure the server's dead, actually. But anyway, okay, take a shot every time I say anyway. No, don't do that, because you'll die of alcohol poisoning, and Brayden cares about your kidneys, so don't do that. Anyway, great, I did it again. I need to expand my vocabulary for these stories. So I was kind of in, like, this dude's base, which apparently had just been griefed, but I didn't really notice that. No, I think the griefing might have been after I left. I don't remember the specifics, but all I know is that I was just lost and I was just trying to die. So I broke his beehive in order to get the bees to sting me. And apparently bees were, like, really rare in Bedrock at the time. I didn't know this because I don't really care about bees that much. But they were, like, really rare in Bedrock at the time. Pretty hard to find beehives. So they thought I'd, like, grief this house, because this happened, the griefing at this dude's house happened either, like, right before this or right after this. I don't even remember. I don't remember all the details. But anyway, I was banned because they thought I did something wrong, which, I mean, yeah, maybe breaking his beehive was a little bit of a douchey move when I could have died, like, 50 other ways. But, like, I don't think that's really, like, a bannable offense. Like, come on. Oh, I forgot to point something out again. So anyway, there was a key moment of hypocrisy here, which was a moment where I just realized these people just don't care. They're just friends of these people, so they'll just side with them no matter what. It was when that whole house thing happened, where they destroyed my entire house, and then they said, it was revenge. Oh, it was revenge for you trying to kill me. And it's like, bruh. And then everyone backed this up, like, oh, she has a right to retribution. She's allowed to get back at you. And it's like, weren't y'all criticizing me for this earlier? Like, come on. Be consistent. Okay, so anyway, I'm almost to the end of the story, I swear. So I was banned for, like, I'd say, like, 2 weeks. And you couldn't, like, ban on Bedrock at the time. You had to do, like, some weird thing involving, like, command blocks and teleporting. And it was weird. I don't really know the explanation. But anyway, eventually, I think it was like the co-owner was just kind of like, screw it, and just unbanned me because I didn't really do anything wrong. I was just kind of weird. But anyway, after that, it was just kind of like normal Minecraft for a little bit. I kind of left the city because the city was starting to die anyway. So, like, I just didn't want to. Plus, I'm pretty sure my house had been destroyed at that point because I'd been banned for like 2 weeks. So I kind of just went far away where nobody would bother me and just built a new house. And the last few days on the server were actually kind of chill. But it was not a good server. I'm telling you, the mod team was just really bad because they would always just take the side of their friends, like no matter the context. I'd say being killed in the nether when keep inventory is on is a lot less than literally destroying something someone spent like 20 to 30 minutes on. I'm not on the server anymore once again. Alright, this is the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Peace. Braden out. P.S. For the record, this is the server I met them right on. I forgot to mention that detail, so literally nothing good came from this experience. Peace. For real this time. Out.